Hot October Night. But man, you know what? That was a really good tune. I think I mentioned the last one we played by them. To remind me of like old like Sex Pistols and kind of that grungy, dirty kind of punk rock. But like I love the vocals. I just love those kind of the difference that that kind of vocal has. I'm not sure exactly how to classify it, but like I really really dig the song. And actually remind me a little bit too, because I was watching Shameless, and they played, if you remember, the Vines with Get Free and Ride and all those fun songs, and of course they got the one part of the song playing when the like I'll call it the action part of the TV show, right? And I listened to it, it's like, oh man, actually I missed stuff because I remember that when that CD came out, but it's got that sort of kind of a beat to it, it's just really catchy but really dirty at the same time.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Highly Evolved was one of the best albums ever released by anyone, but the Vines absolutely nailed it on that album. Just every single track on that was awesome. Yeah, I love Hot Apollo. You're right, it's got that really British punk vocal. It's the Johnny Rotten meets Jilted John meets The Clash meets all that sort of stuff right in there. It's Vibrators and all those sorts of bands. It's got that thing going on, which is absolutely awesome. They're just it's solid as well. Like those riffs are like proper, almost like Buddy Holly rock and roll, just cranked up. It's got that kind of thing going on, which is cool. Definitely, the Vines is the band that I thought of when I heard this. So it's interesting that you said the same thing. And particularly, as I say, I think I think it's called Highly Evolved. That album was absolutely fantastic, and that was the one with Get Free and The Factory and
right.
Highly Evolved and In the Jungle and all that going on. It's fantastic, and it's got that whole thing going on. It's just awesome. Yeah, I think they're a really, really good band. And I've pasted a beautiful picture of a statue of Apollo.
I saw that.
Stark bollock naked. And that is Hot Apollo, I guess. If you're into that sort of thing, I don't know.
Yeah, go figure that. Mannequins don't, but statues are anatomically correct. Go figure that one.
Exactly.
But
do you know what else it's got? It's got a little bit of Iggy Pop in it. Iggy is with it well within Hot Apollo. There's a little bit of I can't think of the album. The album with Waiting for the Man. It's got that kind of era of Iggy Pop in it, which is really cool.
I'll have to remember that. But speaking of something I forgot, I got told that it's right that the Bon Jovi song was "Blaze of Glory" for Young Guns too.
So that can
Blaze of Glory. What?
I don't even know where we're going with this tonight.
Because I couldn't remember the name of the song, and then I was told what the name of the song was. It's "Blaze of Glory," the Bon Jovi song from Young Guns 2. I thought it wasn't too bad, despite the fact it was Bon Jovi.
I'm with you. I'm following you now. I've got it. It was just the way you both said it together. It was amazing.
Oh, thanks for listening, you jerk.
So fast.
Yeah. I don't think we've gone to Chris yet, have we?
The nude Apollo got me turned off there for a second. I was going to say something good about that tune. You know what? Yes, now that I remember, it does remind me of the Chili Peppers in a way. I like the British, the vocals, musical. Yeah, it was good. Not too bad.
Right on. So now we got to Chris, because we kind of forgot about him for a minute. But
that's okay. It's nothing.
he's used to it, right? So yeah. So next up, we have a band called Ultra Functional, which there's apparently this time is not. So we'll get to the Ultra Functional with Excision. Dig this right here on New Music Saturday.
Your life is coming undone. Rewire your connections and get some sun. These are hard times on vulnerable ones. This world is especially hard on the little things. Blow a kiss to the wind and to the brunt of the world that's on your shoulders. Go, go to what percolates your heart. Hit restart and strip the veneer that's kept you from being near to the glowing child you once were. Singe the intoxicants from your spheres. The oxygen around is for you to breathe. Multicolored lights beam from the sky so you can see. Like the lotus flower stand still and float. So dreams can rise and be here. Gotta be yourself, gotta be really real. Even if it hurts. That wage roast won't your soul seal. Living in prisons in life, you just wilt away. Pulverize your prison stand, still and contemplate. I can see the pain, I can see the strain very clearly. I can also see the joy in the child's eye. I can see dreams as they expand into oblivion, and I cry the disconnect between me and my sibling. But I gotta take care of the only thing that's ever truly loved me. Keep this in mind, and the next time you are judging you. So your life is coming undone. Rewire your connections and get some sun.
The Ultra Functional with Excision. That was a great tune. Really tripped out, actually. Like, I really enjoyed it. For the last one, I mean, this one, it's still really cool. And the vocals is what stands out to me because it's really different from what I'm used to, and it's really cool. So I enjoy the flow of that. And yeah, it's a great tune, man.
Yeah, I love this tune. I think it's really, really cool. I think for me, it's got like a cross between Joy Division and a bit of the Smiths, and then there's a kind of Nirvana twinge in there. I'm thinking like tracks like D7 and stuff like that, where it's the kind of the way that Nirvana kind of it's the tone of the guitar and things like that remind me of that. But there's all that sort of stuff going on, so there's a real kind of alternative, almost mod, almost punk, but not quite punk thing going on, which I think is really, really cool. I think it's a great tune, and they're a great band. Really, really like that one.
Chris?
Yeah, a great tune. Very, very trippy in the vocals. I enjoyed the song all in general, and carry on.
Carry on.
Carry on.
As you were.
Yeah. Move along.
Move along.
Right, stop that, silly. So But moving on. The next up is a band called Evil and Strange, and this is their single off their new album. This one's called So Far Away. Dig this. Evil and Strange was So Far Away. Now that is a super heavy rock metal tune, and I love these guys. The first EP was really cool, and this one is just as good. And if things go properly, I'll be interviewing Philip from Evil and Strange tomorrow at